Is Dan Mullen already in trouble as head coach of UNLV? We'll dive into it in this video. As we get into this video, we'll dive into it. All right, guys, let's dive into this. And welcome back. Thank you for supporting Rolling with Carlos. And yeah, is Dan Mullen already in trouble at UNLV? The answer is yes, he's already in trouble at UNLV. The athletic director came out earlier last week and said they only have money to pay his contract as head coach of the UNLV Rebels, which is the University of Las Vegas, for 2 years. So Dan Mullen may only be at UNLV for 2 years if they can't find funds to pay his 5-year contract. I'm going to go ahead and read an article for you guys, and then I'll have some more information on the UNLV program and what they're trying to do to get funds to pay his contract. College football head coach future in jeopardy due to the program's lack of funds. This was written by Matt Wadleague 4 days ago, and it is from MSN. Oh no, Athlon Sports. Sorry, Athlon Sports. I found this on MSN. So it's Matt Wadleague. The college football coaching carousel this past cycle had a ton of twists and surprises. Some of these include Rich Rodriguez going to West Virginia, Michael Vick and Deshaun Watson getting head coaching jobs, Eddie George going to Bowling Green following Scott LaFleur's departure. Another one was UNLV hiring former Florida and Mississippi State head coach Dan Mullen. UNLV gave Mullen a 5-year contract worth $3.5 million per year that is meant to keep him in Las Vegas through 2029. After being hired in December, Mullen wasted no time in working the transfer portal and hitting the recruiting trail. However, UNLV athletic director Eric Harper revealed to the Board of Regents that the school only has the money to pay 2 years of Mullen's contract. Per Mick Akers of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, we have the funds to pay the coach over the next 2 years, Harper said when asked how they would pay Mullen's deal. We have been working with our donors to assist with philanthropic dollars. We have one that has already paid their commitment, and that the money is an unrestricted line, and that will be utilized in the future to help with the salaries. The athletic department is reportedly 26 to 31 million in debt, despite committing to Mullen 3.5 million per year. Furthermore, UNLV is planning to raise ticket prices in an effort to assist and generate revenue. Per Harper, still the program doesn't get the support Harper is expecting. It could be a very tough situation for Mullen's time in Las Vegas. UNLV finished with an 11-3 record and a 6-1 Mountain West mark, and defeated Cal 24-13 in the LA Bowl to cap off a strong season. But questions loom on the funding for the program, and only time will tell if the money comes in as expected. Guys, one thing that can help revenue is that UNLV will now be staying in the Mountain West instead of going to the Pac 12. UNLV is officially sticking around in the Mountain West Conference, locking itself for the long haul through 2032 with a new deal. The school has signed a grant of rights agreement which ties its ability to broadcast games to the conference, making it impossible to bolt for another league without facing serious consequences. KSNV News 3 got its hand on the official contract signed by every school staying put in the Mountain West. The key part of the agreement is that it gives the conference control over broadcasting rights for all of its teams, which allows the Mountain West to negotiate one big TV deal instead of schools having to do it alone. The new deal officially kicks off on July 1st, 2026, but UNLV's involvement started as soon as President Keith Whitfield put a pen to paper on December 9th, 2024. A clause in the contract ensures that even if part of the deal is found to be unenforceable, the rest of it stays intact. So about the potential move to the Pac-12, UNLV can only leave the Mountain West without penalty if it gets invited from one of the so-called Power Four conferences: the SEC, Big Ten, ACC, or Big 12. Until that happens, the Rebels are in the Mountain West for the long run. After last year's shakeup, when the Mountain West schools announced they were headed to the Pac-12 starting in 2026, UNLV made the decision to stay put, and in exchange for their loyalty, the Mountain West promised the Rebels millions in payouts over 6 years. On top of that, the conference is relocating its headquarters to Las Vegas. It's keeping the men's and women's basketball tournaments at the Thomas and Mark Center. The Mountain West has been in rebuilding mode since those defections. To keep things stable, it added Northwestern Illinois for football, UC Davis for everything but football, and full members like Hawaii, UTEP, and Grand Canyon. With these moves, it is clear that the Mountain West is determined to stay competitive, and the UNLV is ready to be a part of the equation for the next decade. At the end of the day, UNLV passed up a shot at the Pac-12 to double down its future in the Mountain West. They've got some serious cash and stability coming their way for it. Whether the decision pays off remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure: Las Vegas will be a key player in the conference for years to come. And that's from actually Sports Illustrated, and it was written by Ian Ritchie of Sports Illustrated, and he covers the UNLV Rebels. Guys, leave me your thoughts down below. Do you think Dan Mullen will only be the head coach of the Rebels, of the UNLV Rebels, for 2 years, or do you think UNLV will find the funding for Dan Mullen to be the coach at UNLV for a while until he gets to a bigger program? Leave me your thoughts down below. And guys, if you want custom cups, custom keychains, or custom candles, check it out at RollinwithCarlos.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate your support. Have a great day. Peace.